The sky is falling. We got the Chicago Sky general manager, Jeff P., throwing Angel Reese under the bus?
She stepped into the league like it was already hers. Swagger on full blast, confidence overflowing, and media attention most rookies could only fantasize about. Chai Barbie wasn't just another newcomer. She was billed as the future.
The Chicago Sky lose again. Now, this is actually something that's pretty funny. I need to show it to you guys. Angel Reese's teammates, I mean, they got her in the post. For some reason, they're just choosing not to give her the ball.
Fast forward to now, and the vibe in Chicago has done a full 180, like a missed layup crashing off the rim. Inside the Sky front office, the smiles have vanished, voices are sharp, and the blame game is in full swing. Angel Reese isn't the golden girl anymore. She's the warning story people mutter about when no one's listening. Think Reese should be out. Drop a "fire the baby giraffe" in the comments. Let's ride.
Angel Reese is under fire from the Chicago Sky general manager. The general manager names Angel Reese by name and says, "We need more out."
A bomb just went off in the locker room, and the fallout's already flooding the internet like sharks smelling blood. Word is the GM's done sugarcoating things. Missed layups. Blown opportunities. Failed to prove she belongs. Double check. Suddenly, Angel's hold on this team looks as shaky as her jump shot.
That's something that has yet to come together, but it's a necessity for us to win, Pagliocca said. She's had some great games, and she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best. But she's our best chance at versatility on this roster. We need more production out of her, but we need her to help us in other ways too. We need more production out of her. Jeff Pagliocca has been seeing some of the disappointment.
This wasn't your typical coaching critique. This was a blaring siren, a pounding on the desk kind of ultimatum. Wake up or get out. It didn't happen under the spotlight but behind closed doors, where the real talk usually goes down. After yet another frustrating showing that had coaches clenching their jaws and fans staring at the box score in disbelief, the GM reportedly stormed into the locker room with one goal in mind: make a statement.
Reese has seen her numbers drop from her rookie season to her second in 2025. She is averaging 10 points on 35% shooting and 12 rebounds per game compared to 2024, where she posted 13.6 points on 39% shooting and 13 rebounds per game. To make matters worse for the Sky, Courtney Vandersloot, she's out for the season with a torn ACL.
Angel Reese got no sugarcoating, no PR spin. Just a straight-up verbal hit. And it wasn't about effort. It was about fundamentals. How many missed layups do we watch before something gives? That question landed like a warning shot. And according to insiders, this isn't the first time her name's been floated. What started as quiet whispers is now turning into full-blown noise.
That's something that has yet to come together, but it's a necessity for us to win. She's had some great games, but she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best. But she's our best chance at versatility on this roster.
Coaches and staff had already been breaking down film, watching Angel flounder under the rim like she'd forgotten how to finish. But her latest performance was the final straw. Wide open shots missed, simple plays fumbled, chances that should have sealed the game instead handed momentum to the other side. It wasn't just rough, it was damaging. Inside the locker room, the air was heavy. Teammates sat in uneasy silence as the GM finally said what everyone was thinking. She might have been a college star, but this isn't the Big Ten anymore. That wasn't just a wake-up call. It was a demand for accountability. And this time, the criticism didn't come from online trolls. It came from her own team.
How come the first time we hear you call a player out by name, it's Angel Reese? How come you went and you hired Tyler Marsh to be the head coach of this team, and then you co-signed him, building an offense around Camila Cardoso, yet the first time we're talking about we need more from a player, it's for Angel Reese and not Camila Cardoso. Last time I checked, they both have been playing like garbage.
Had pretty big, significant expectations for the season, which is why I made the moves I made. His assessment was that the Sky's 2-6 need to improve everywhere going into to address the lack of cohesion on defense and poor shooting. Going into Tuesday night's loss, they let a league worst 90.1 points per game, were shooting just 39%.
Angel entered the WNBA riding a tidal wave of hype, but that wave is crashing fast. Chicago didn't draft her for viral moments. They expected a game changer. Instead, they're getting a front-row seat to a highlight reel of missed chances. Her latest outing, especially the meltdown against Atlanta, put it all on display. Her struggles to finish weren't just noticeable, they were impossible to ignore.
Angel Reese, part 40, let's get it! My favorite shot in basketball, Angel Reese, long two, bang! We saw some improvement last night. They only lost by 18 and some of the layups hit rim. Bang! WNBA socials show Angel, but not her teammates. Did you say butter? Butter pecan! Bang! They're giving you free and open looks. You better cash them in, girl. Oopsie. Bang!
The clips exploded online. Twitter slowed her misses down frame by frame like they were dissecting the Zapruder film. Analysts picked apart every blown shot like they were decoding lost artifacts. And Sky fans, they didn't hold back, flooding comment sections with takes so scorching they could peel paint off the walls.
Angel Smollett, in her own words.
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA, our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
The WNBA is a joke, and even with Clark carrying the league on her shoulders, it's still
But the fallout wasn't limited to social media. Behind closed doors, the mood was shifting fast. Coaches looked like they were aging 5 years with every timeout. Broadcasters tried to keep it polite, but the real story was in the subtext. Even opponents were catching on, baiting her into tough angles just to watch the unraveling happen live. You could spot rival benches holding back laughter every time she clanged another shot off the rim, like she was auditioning for a blooper reel.
The Sky believed they were ready to compete for a playoff spot season, where the team could give anyone a fight. There's no sugarcoating how things have gone. They sputtered early, lost Sloot to a torn ACL. They're near the bottom in the league, both offensively and defensively, after loading up on veterans. Even understanding that growth takes time, the Sky shouldn't have been this bad.
It's like the league figured her out. Shove her inside, clog the paint, and watch her game come apart like a cheap sweater. The same physicality that made her a college star has become the exact strategy pros use to shut her down. And the worst part, when the Sky are desperate for someone to step up and take control, Angel's just there. Active, visible, but not making a real impact. Sure, she crashes the boards and brings undeniable energy. But if energy alone won championships, Red Bull would have a trophy case by now.
Well, that's a front office issue as much as it's an Angel Reese issue. If your front office and your coach is completely fine with one of your star players missing practice to go to this engagement and to go to that engagement, then your general manager and head coach, they need to have a little bit more backbone. They need to say, no, this is a brand new team. We can't afford that, Angel. But instead, they co-sign it. They allow it. They encourage it. And they wonder why things look how they look.
The team is starting to split. On the surface, it's still high fives and post-game praise. But dig a little deeper and the cracks are showing. Some teammates still stand by her, pointing to her hustle, rebounding, and grit. But others, they've had enough. Word is, the veterans are fed up, tired of wasted possessions from missed finishes at the rim, tired of constantly plugging holes in a broken game plan. And more than anything, they're exhausted by the non-stop media frenzy that seems to follow Reese like a shadow.
This is an easy entry pass right over Brianna Jones into Angel Reese's left hand. We can do a sidearm pass right into Angel Reese's left hand. We drop it off to Rachel Banham. Rachel Banham looking right at Angel Reese. And you know what this team would rather do? They would rather... Look at that. Angel Reese is just quitting at this point. She knows she's not getting the ball. They would rather turn the ball over on a shot clock violation than give Angel Reese the ball when she actually has post position.
Make no mistake, she's on notice. Some say it's time for a benching. Others believe a hard reset might wake her up. Even her supporters can see it. The hourglass is running low.
This is a team that they might say that they get along. They might say that they're all friends and everything's fine in the locker room. But yikes, come on. Look at that. Alicia Gray's back's turned to the play. Brianna Jones is face guarding Camila Cardoso. And Rachel Banham just refuses to give Angel Reese the ball. And the Chicago Sky get a shot clock violation. I'm not sure what's going on over there in Chicago.
And none of this is helped by the spotlight she walked in with. Every move the Sky make with Angel will be dissected, debated, and turned into clickbait by a media machine always chasing the next headline. But from the sound of it, the front office doesn't care anymore. As one insider put it plainly, the PR honeymoon is over. Now it's about results. And right now, Angel Reese is starring in the wrong kind of story. This is what happens when marketing hype collides with on-court reality. She came in like a storm, loud, confident, determined to silence doubters. But confidence doesn't make layups. Hashtags don't put points on the board. Headlines don't win games. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is transforming Indiana into must-see basketball. While Angel piles up missed shots and excuses, Caitlin's stacking wins and rewriting records. That's what greatness looks like. No drama, no distractions, just basketball.
Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too.
A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question. Angel Reese can't proudly accept the role of the villain, then beg people for sympathy. You can't complain about mythical racism. You can't create stories of fake racism that get exposed, then ask people to feel sorry for you.
Angel Reese has two options: evolve or exit. If you think it's time for the Sky to move on, drop a "fire the baby giraffe" in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Click the video on screen and we'll catch you in the next one. Want this styled more like a YouTube voiceover, or trimmed for a short-form post?
Caitlin Clark is more mature. Caitlin Clark has decorum.
Caitlin Clark obviously is jet fuel to its popularity.
Caitlin Clark is far better of a basketball player and has made such a tremendous impact in a greater number, more so than Angel Reese. Everybody knows that. Her college career was better. The stadium sales, the WNBA popularity has gone up because Caitlin Clark